Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a brand new HEB grocery haul to share with you all today, and I'm also gonna share a little bit of my meal plan I have ready to go for this coming week so we can stay on track with some healthy eating. It's been a really busy couple of weeks. Husband's had long hours. I have been running my new business, the bakery, running the kids around solo mom life, and I know that when I am planned and prepped for the week ahead, I do so much better on my eating plan, sticking to my calorie deficit for my health and weight loss goals. So there's another busy week ahead. So let's get prepped. Here's everything I picked up this morning on my HEB run. What the kids are waiting for is some sandwiches. It's lunchtime here. I grabbed some oven roasted turkey and some baby Swiss cheese for sandwiches this week. Yes, I run my own bakery, and this week my orders were so busy, I forgot to make extra for my family. So I have my starter, Winnie, over there. She has been fed this morning so I can make another loaf of sandwich bread as well as some bagels for us for the week. That was the husband and kiddos requested some bagels for breakfast. So I have that I'm gonna be making here in the next day. But to hold us over, I grabbed a French bread so I can make some sandwiches for us for lunch today and tomorrow for school for the kids. I have a brick of mozzarella cheese. Speaking of my hardworking sourdough starter, we're making homemade sourdough pizza. I'm gonna make homemade crust, then we'll build our pizza. I have sauce and cheese and some toppings I'll show you guys in a second. And then we're actually gonna cook them out on my husband's Blackstone grill. They're so easy and so delicious. I love the flavor of them. They get a nice crispy but chewy crust. So good. We're excited for that night on Friday. I also have just some cheddar cheese slices, because Lila likes cheddar, Nora likes Swiss in regards to sandwiches. Some turkey pepperoni. We always have these on hand just for quick snack plates. They're a good source of protein just for a little bump in the afternoon when my kids need some sort of a bigger snack that's gonna hold them over in between running from school to activities. I did grab some ground turkey. Most of my meat I get at Costco at the beginning of the month, but I still have chicken, some chicken thighs, and a little bit of ground beef left in my freezer. Oh, and also a large piece of salmon, which is on the menu for an easy, just like in the oven sheet pan meal, some salmon and asparagus and veggies kind of stuff. But I needed some ground turkey because tonight for Sunday football, we're making chili. So I'm making turkey rainbow chili. I've shared that one a number of times on the channel. It's super easy. I love how fresh it tastes, but also nice and seasoned, and it's gonna give us some leftovers. So Josh and I have some meal prep at the beginning of the week before I get to prepping other things tomorrow. For the night that Josh and I are having salmon, we have some hot dogs for the kids because that's just one thing they will not eat with us. We've tried, they actually tried some the other night. Still not fans, that's okay. We'll try again another time. I have a head of raw broccoli. I'm gonna chop this down into pieces to go in our veggie tray for the week. Prepping a veggie tray for me ahead of time where I have baby carrots, peppers pre-cut and washed, some broccoli cut up, and a dip on the side. My family eats so many more vegetables because we'll just pull that out and have it on the side with dinners or along with some pepperoni and cheese for like a snack plate. So good and such a fast, easy prep that you can do that really pays off. That one I really feel like is worth it. Taking the time to prep those veggies ahead of time means we actually eat them. I grabbed a bag of fettuccine pasta for pasta night this week. I have Parmesan and butter and some cream home so I can make my own homemade cream Alfredo sauce. We're gonna make that along with chicken. So I will decide that day whether I'm feeling like doing pasta with the family or I might just use the cream sauce with some of the chicken and have some of that, just like chopped chicken with the sauce on top with like a salad on the side or something. I'm still eating what I like to call carb choosy. I'm not necessarily low carb or keto, but I try and pick and choose my carbs throughout the day ahead of time just so they're balanced. I'm not eating too many of them, and I'm eating the ones, one, that I enjoy the most in that amount of the ones I'm eating, and also the ones that make me feel the best. Some carbs work better for me than others. I'm not really big on pasta. It's not something that I crave a lot, and also it can make me sometimes feel a little bit like bloated and just not feeling great in my tummy, so I don't eat pasta a lot, but that's okay. My family still loves pasta. I'll cook it for them, but I'm making a heartier protein sauce, so if I wanna have some of that on the side, and then like veggies or a salad, I'll do that. We have a bag of Pink Lady apples. I love these ones from H-E-B because they're not too big. Sometimes apples are so big, I never use a whole apple, especially when I'm cutting it up to be a side dish for my kids or a snack. And then it's like I have cut up half-eaten apples, and it's nice that they're a little bit smaller because when I slice them up, it's like the perfect amount for my 2 kids to share a whole apple sliced on the side of their sandwiches. And then yes, I know it's fall, but we bought a pineapple. These were a great price today. They were like $3 and change, like $3.60 or something at H-E-B. And this one smells really good. It's a little bit yellow, probably needs another day or 2 on the counter to fully ripen, but my girls have been asking for pineapple the last couple of weeks anytime they've been at the store with me, and they've never looked super great. I'm like, it's not really in season, guys, but these looked good and they've been asking for one. I love having pineapple and blueberries in cottage cheese, which I did pick up some of this week so I can have some of this for either snack or my breakfast in the morning. I love fruit and cottage cheese. A bit of a can restock. I have some tomato puree that I will make pizza sauce from when we do pizza night on Friday. I just like to use the puree or plain tomato sauce in a can. I'll add my own salt and garlic and Italian seasoning blends and things like that just to make my own quick sauce at home. I have a can of black beans, as well as 2 cans of diced tomatoes and a can of corn, and all of these are gonna get used in the turkey chili tonight, along with some chopped up onion, garlic, and bell pepper and chili seasoning and the ground turkey, of course. Applesauce pouches are a great on-the-go snack for the kids, or they'll have them, you know, on the side with dinner sometimes. With our chili tonight, I did buy some of these Texas corn chips. These are like Fritos. The kids like having theirs like walking taco style, like where you put some of the chili on top of the chips, and then they'll have some raw veggies and stuff on the side too. Josh likes to dip his, so I got some of those for yummies on the side. And that's, again, me doing a bit of a carb balance, right? I have my very low carb chili, but then I can have a serving of those if I'm feeling up for it, and it balances out in my day in my dish. Then I have some popcorn, kettle corn. This, I always think of kettle corn in the fall, and it just sounded good, and I love having some microwave popcorn on hand. Is a great low-calorie snack at night. If I just want something to snack on, a cup or 2 of this is only like 65, 70 calories. Which is like the perfect little snack while I'm watching a show with my husband on the couch. And then also for pizza night, I grabbed a can of mushrooms. This with some onions and bell peppers. One of the pizzas I'll make will be a veggie pizza, and the other one will be half cheese, half pepperoni. That way everyone who's here will have something they like. And then I have a bag of yellow potatoes. I'm sure we'll do some of these chopped up in the air fryer one night as a side dish. Or I may make some mashed potatoes to go with one of my dinners this week. I'm doing a honey garlic chicken thigh in the crock pot. That's gonna be an easy meal to toss together and set it to cook on its own while I go run and get my mom from the airport on the night that she comes, because we have to like grab the kids from school and go right to pick her up. So we needed an easy kind of hands-off meal. And then I can always make mashed potatoes in the afternoon, put them in a casserole dish, and then when we get back from the airport, just pop them in the oven to rewarm through, and then pop some veggies in to steam in the microwave. So easy, quick dinner. Needed all the coffee this week. I love this cafe au lait made for H-E-B. All of the flavors they have are so good. We really love the San Antonio flavor. This Texas pecan one smelled really good. They had some out for like sampling and stuff, and I really wanted to try this one. I get the whole beans because I grind our own coffee, and then we can either use it in our drip coffee maker, or I can choose a coarser grind on it and make some cold brew out of it. It is fall, but here in Texas, it's still in the 80s every day. So some days I want hot coffee, some days I want cold. I also grabbed some Nespresso pods for mornings. We did want just like a single hot cup of coffee on the run. My husband likes these before work, and my mom always likes using our Nespresso maker when she's here. These do make good coffee. I love the crema foam on top. It's a nice relax and have a sip on a nice cup of coffee kind of moment. Along with that, I bought some half and half. We like to use this in our coffee, but I'm also gonna make some homemade pumpkin spice creamer. I have shared that recipe this fall, and I will make sure to attach the vlog here in the iCard where I share it. It's so good, and it's just like a little yummy, delicious thing I can prep ahead of time. With my mom coming, we can sit and have a nice fall cup of coffee together. I have some strawberry cream cheese as well as a couple bricks of regular cream cheese just to restock, and I'm making bagels this week for the family for breakfast. Another quick breakfast option. Josh loves taking these for either breakfast or a snack at work. Some of the Chobani Flip yogurts. I have them in key lime and the strawberry cheesecake flavor. They were on sale today, so I grabbed them just to stock up a bit. Their date is all the way through December 18th, so we'll have plenty of time to go through those 2 packages. And then a little snack bar for the kids to bring for school snack this week is some blueberry fruit and grain bars. Also for kids snacks this week, I'm planning on making some mini muffins, banana mini muffins that they can bring with to school. We have a couple other kinds of granola bars and goldfish and some other crackers on hand still. I mentioned I'm baking a lot of sourdough stuff for my family, so I need more sandwich bread, bagels. We're gonna be making those sourdough pizza crusts. So I kind of talked a lot about what we're eating this week as I went over the haul, but for breakfast, we have yogurt, we have bagels, we have oatmeal, I have cottage cheese and fruit, which is on my plan, or yogurt and fruit. For me this week, I have not been really loving eating too much in the morning. I love to have a cup of coffee and just something small as I am getting running for the day, either on errands or school drop-offs or getting organized for my bake days, those kinds of things. So something simple. I bought lots of sandwich fixings to do sandwiches, or I can throw some of the turkey on top of a salad for myself for lunch this week. We're also starting off the week with some meal prep by having that turkey chili for dinner tonight. We'll have a few days worth of lunches for Josh and I as well. So Sunday night dinner's chili. Monday, we are doing that fettuccine pasta with chicken. Tuesday, I still have a lot of ground beef left in my freezer, so we're just gonna do a taco night, or we can use it to make like taco salads or bowls. My mom gets here Wednesday, so I'm gonna have that chicken thigh crock pot meal. It's just gonna be chicken thighs in the crock pot. You add honey and garlic, some soy sauce, cook that low and slow for the day, and then we'll serve it with some mashed potatoes and steamed broccoli. Thursday night, we have some activities going on, so it might be kind of a quick night, either with hot dogs, or I can always pop the salmon in the oven after we get home and the kids to bed for the adults. We may be playing that one by ear a little bit, just depending on what our day ends up like with my mom here and activities and school for the kids. That brings us to Friday. I'm gonna have those sourdough pizza crusts pre-prepped from earlier in the week that we can just put together with our sauce and toppings and pop them on the grill so we can have a fun family pizza night. Saturday morning, Josh is finally off work for a weekend. He's been working weekends a lot because he's had shows going up at UH, but we have soccer games in the morning, and then he's gonna come home and actually pop something on the smoker. We haven't decided what yet. That day I'm kind of leaving as a blank because he wants to go take a look at the store, see what he wants to cook that day. So Dad's in charge of Saturday, but he'll be grilling something yummy. And Sunday, we're taking the girls to a ballet performance at U of H, so we're gonna leave that flexible as well. But I do have some things that are easy on hand and more meat in the freezer if we wanna pull something for a last minute meal idea, or maybe we'll stop at the store on the way home and grab something easy to put together. So we're kind of keeping a little bit more flexibility than I normally have going on in my plan, just because my mom's here. I may have some clients for the bakery that I need to run things to, so we're just kind of taking it a little bit slow, but I tried to stock up on enough good meal ideas and healthy meals to keep myself on track for the week and keep my very hungry kids full, because that's been a struggle lately. I feel like they're both in growth spurts right now. I hear the words, I'm hungry, can I have a snack? Is it time for dinner yet? And it's like 3 o'clock. It's been busy but fun around here. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. Like the video if you enjoyed it today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I would.